My name is David Black. I'm a Phoenix criminal lawyer. A lot of people ask, whose side are you on? Well, I'm on the side of the little guy. So I basically represent people in court who are being either investigated, accused of, or charged with a crime. As a criminal defense lawyer, we investigate, we negotiate, and we try criminal cases. This is all in the name of protecting your constitutional rights. Primarily your right to counsel, your right to be free from self-incrimination, and your right to a jury trial. Let's start by discussing the first step in the process, the investigative process. People frequently come to us and hire us when they're under criminal investigation. The work that we do in a criminal investigation involves talking to police, obtaining reports, hiring experts where experts are warranted, and communicating with adverse parties, in this case, with the prosecutor. Our goal in a criminal investigation, of course, is to make sure that you, your business, is not charged with a crime. We're protecting your freedom, we're protecting assets, but we're also preparing, in the off chance that you wind up getting charged, that we've got a defense ready for you. We also guide client conduct. So the police are calling you, they want to talk about an incident, they want to talk about some business dealings that your business has been having, or something that maybe you did in the past. Well, under some circumstances, you're going to want to cooperate, but how do you cooperate and where do you draw the line? We guide clients on that cooperation. The next thing we do is negotiate. So in the unfortunate but common circumstance where somebody gets charged with a crime, we're not only trying cases, but prior to trials, we're trying to negotiate resolutions. There are several types of resolutions. Obviously, our clients want dismissals. They want to win, and they don't want to have to risk anything at court. So that's our primary goal, is to negotiate a dismissal. Not every case gets dismissed, obviously. And so what we're really doing is we're comparing in a criminal case the possible worst case outcome of a trial with the benefit of a deal. What kind of deal can we work out for our client? That's a vast majority of what we do at our firm, is negotiate pretrial resolutions. We negotiate to get lighter sentences, less penalties, smaller fines, and an overall lighter impact on our clients' lives. That's the crux of negotiations. But no negotiation is good or complete unless there's the credible threat of a trial. And so if you ask what we really do, we will tell you we are trial lawyers. We try felonies and misdemeanors all throughout the state of Arizona to juries. Now, most cases don't go to trial. Most cases resolve before they're ever charged or after charging through some sort of plea or even a dismissal. But those cases that do go to trial involve several steps, and here's the trial process. Criminal cases begin with an initial appearance or an arraignment, and they usually take between 6 and 9 months to get to trial. We consider the trial process all of that work that's done in the last month or two before a trial getting ready. So we're filing last-minute motions. They're called motions in limine. They're basically evidentiary objections that might happen during trial that we do in advance. We're filing motions to depose, which means interview witnesses that maybe aren't cooperative before trial. We're filing substantive motions, trying to see if maybe we can get the case dismissed or get some clarification on some charges. We pick juries. In Arizona, juries are either 6, 8, or 12 people. Depends on what the individual is facing. Then we conduct the trial itself, and that includes doing an opening statement, arguing all along against the prosecution in front of the jury about our client's innocence. We confront and cross-examine witnesses. We sometimes have our clients testify and explain their story to the jury. After all the evidence is presented at a trial, trials conclude with closing arguments. Now, the prosecutor has the burden of proof, and in criminal cases, it's proof beyond a reasonable doubt. And what that means is that our whole goal under Arizona law is to explain why there's just a real possibility that our clients didn't commit the crime. You see, if we persuade the jury, as we often do, that there's a real possibility that our clients are not guilty, then the jury's told by the judge that they must acquit. Acquittals are great, but sometimes our clients come to us after having been convicted of crimes, and we handle their appeals for them. There are several avenues for appeal under Arizona law, and we consider all of this part of the trial process. As you can see through the investigative phase, through negotiations, and through the trial process, our firm dedicates itself to representing you, the individual or business owner, against the government prosecutor. If you or anyone you know has the need for a criminal defense firm, give us a call. I'm here, David Black, Phoenix criminal lawyer.